Hey there, it is E Squared Photography. I'm Emily. Erin is not here with us, but that is okay. Today we are going to talk about what we would buy if we were starting over and we were just starting a photography business on a limited budget, because really majority of people that are starting or wanting to start a photography business don't have a huge budget to put into it, right? And if we don't have to spend a lot of money, we don't want to spend a lot of money. So let's dive in today to the most important things that we feel strongly you should purchase when you're first starting out that photography business. And if you are new to photography, stick around until the end, because we have a special training that I want to talk about at the end that is going to help you tremendously. And I promise by the end of this video, you are going to have a more clear understanding of the important things you should be buying and investing in for your photography business. And don't forget, for the best photography tips and tricks, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that bell for notifications of future videos. Okay, so let's dive in on what we would buy on a budget if we were just starting over with our photography business. So the biggest thing is, don't waste money on gear you don't need yet. You might need it eventually, but don't waste it on the gear. So we're gonna have you start here instead of just buying all the things because you think you need them all. All right, so a reminder to you is you don't need everything right away. Good photos come from good skills, not just good gear. One thing that I wanna just quickly touch on, and then we're gonna get into the actual gear, but one of the most important pieces to first starting out, new to photography, starting fresh, one of the first things we would have invested in was 100% education. And I'm not just saying that because we teach photographers, right? I am saying that because that is what's going to help you grow, help you learn all of the things you need. And just by being here on YouTube, watching this YouTube video, watching other YouTube videos we have, that is a great place to start to learn all of the things that are going to help you succeed as a photographer. Okay, so let's talk camera body. So when we first started our photography business, we both shot with Nikon D3200s. Very, very basic lens. One of the cheapest you can buy of a DSLR with Nikon. Now we shoot with a Nikon Z7. It's a mirrorless body. We love it. So honestly, any DSLR, any mirrorless camera body is going to work just fine when you are starting out. We are going to link in the comments our favorite gear suggestions for you, so you can click on that when you're finished watching the video. Okay, let's talk lenses then. You have a camera body. Now, what kind of lens? So we would highly suggest to skip the kit lenses. That's usually the lens that's coming with your camera body. Skip those lenses. They're usually not the best lenses. Again, if you don't have the money, start with that. That's fine. But eventually you really want to invest in a prime lens for sharper, brighter photos. We are prime lens shooters. We also have zoom lenses that we shoot with, but prime lenses are 100% our favorite. And our all-time favorite lens that we use is probably a 50 millimeter 1.8. And then our second favorite would be an 85 millimeter 1.8. The 85 millimeter is really great for that blurry bokeh background that you want. It's great for senior photography and for wedding couples. A 50 is great for all around. It's great for groups. It's great for families. It's great for weddings. It's great for seniors. It's great for everything. Another popular lens, a prime lens, is a 35 millimeter lens. We do not have one. We've never used one, but we know it's a very popular lens as well. But if you could pick any lens to start with besides the kit lens, we would 100% say a 50 millimeter. And we always do the cheapest 50 millimeter. We do a 50 millimeter 1.8. Okay, the next thing that is important to have when you're first starting, you have a camera body, you have your lenses. Now, another thing you need to make sure you have, obviously, are batteries and SD cards. So these matter more than you think. We have on our equipment list, we have the exact SD cards that we use for both our mirrorless and our DSLR that you can check out. We a lot of times are using the SanDisk Extreme Pro. And then obviously batteries, extra batteries are really important. We always like to have at least one extra battery with us, especially for like families, seniors, that. But if you're doing weddings, you might even want more than that as well. Okay, so as far as lights go or lighting goes, right? If we were first starting out, we are going to not buy any sort of lights, right? any sort of flash, any sort of strobe, because we are going to first learn how to shoot in natural light. That is our preference. It's not all photographers' preferences, but that is our preference. So we would keep it super simple and we would start with natural light and learn how to use it well. We are really going to learn how to use it. And we have a free training all about lighting, how to find the best light, how to avoid bad light, all of those things in the description below. So make sure to check that Glow and Grow training out to learn all about lighting so you can master it and get the end results that you want. As far as editing software goes, we want to emphasize here especially to skip the freebies. So skip the places where you can edit for free. And we really highly recommend getting Lightroom because you're gonna outgrow the free apps very fast. So we use Lightroom Classic and a lot of photographers do. This is our favorite place to edit. Get Lightroom Classic and start to master Lightroom Classic and all of the things that are involved in it, because that's going to help you get the best end results. And it's easier to use than you might think. All right, so naturally I want to touch on what are some things to not buy when you are first starting out. So do not waste money on these things yet. Eventually, yes, you can. So I would say don't buy giant zoom lenses when you're first starting out, because there's so many of them, so much to choose from, and it's not something you need right away. Learn how to master the prime lenses first. You don't need tripods necessarily, right? You don't need a camera backpack. That's something you eventually can treat yourself to. You don't need weird filters. You don't need fancy flashes or strobes. You don't need 17 different lenses. You need one lens and the knowledge on how to use that lens and camera body together. So like I said, you can get all of our favorites in the description below. There is a link to all of our favorite things and you can check that out. There's even some discounted things there for you as well. And like I said at the beginning of the video, if you are newer to photography, we have something for you. It is our portrait photography starter kit. In this kit, we have a variety of video lessons for you, diving into manual mode, diving into focus, all of the things that are important to starting your photography journey and really starting to educate yourself. So you can check that out in the description below. All right, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, make sure to like and subscribe to our channel and we will see you next time.